YouTube, welcome back to the channel, man. Get out of bed because ain't no money in there. Get on your purpose, get on your grind. And we back with another video for y'all today. Today, I'm going to be telling y'all how my self-improvement journey was, and maybe it can help y'all. I'm going to tell y'all how I got to where I am today and what I did in order to self-improve. And like I say in all of my videos, self-improving never ends. It never ends until you are dead. I know y'all heard me say that in all of my videos, but I'm gonna tell y'all how I got to where I'm at today. And we gonna start off by saying, a lot of people get this false idea that you self-improving for females or you self-improving for anybody but yourself. But it's in the word literally self. It's self-improving. So all these things that you do are for you. So when I tell you what I did, I was doing it for me. So take this information and do it for you. So, and none of these are in order. You can do them in order. There probably is, an order where you can do them, and I'll probably make a whole nother video on that. But this is what I did because everybody's self-improvement journey is different. So I had broke up with my ex, and I was going through a lot of things at that time, and I found the gym. I got in the gym, and not knowing that it was going to self-improve my life, I was just going to the gym because, I played football, and whenever I was lifting weights, it would just get my mind off of things. It would just make me feel better overall. So I went to the gym. I went to the gym to get my mind off of things and just get all that anger and frustration out. Went to the gym, and then I started watching videos. Then I started watching, people like AMS, Steph is Cold, MJ Get Right. It was a whole Kevin Samuels, rest in peace to the GOAT. I started watching all these people and just taking the information in. People don't understand that, people are getting on these, platforms and giving out free game to help you improve in your life with your money, your looks, body, whatever it is. They're giving it to you for free. And that's what I did, man. I use this right here, my phone, to self-improve every day. Every day, before I would go to work, every day before I would go to the gym, I was just watching videos. And I was, obtaining all the information in my head on what to do, how to self-improve. I feel like the person who really helped me the most was Kevin Samuels because he made it very clear on what you needed to do. So, man, if y'all, I can get on here and tell y'all my stories, but after this video, make sure you search up those people I just told you. But I started watching them and getting information. Now, once I got the information, it was just a matter of me doing something about it. I couldn't just sit here with all this information and not do nothing. So I really started taking the gym a little bit more serious. I started seeing results. At first I was just in there, just doing whatever. I started taking it serious. All right, I've never been big on diet. I never wanted to diet. Now I am. I'm a little stricter on that, but before I was just, going to the gym, not really doing nothing, like doing a little something. But now I'm, you know, I started taking it more serious. I took it more serious, and I kept seeing the results. I kept seeing them. And I would notice it would get more eyes on me, and it would get overall. Let's start with this. I felt better doing that because I was working towards something. When you have a goal, when you have something you want to achieve, it just makes life, worth living. A lot of y'all don't, have anything to go chase. You don't have anything, your purpose. And that's what I did. I stayed in the gym after I got my body right. It's still not right. I still have things I need to work on. But after I improved on my body, I started, watching videos. Oh, I forgot to mention FitX too, but I started watching videos on just your looks, your appearance, how to make you more attractive. Man, it's a whole list of YouTubers I can, put in this video that I watched, but I started watching YouTubers like that, how to be more attractive. And, that is for other people in a way, but it can also be for yourself. Like, you want to go out, you know, looking like you care about yourself. You don't just want to go out and you don't really care about how you look, all of that. People don't understand how important that is, how important your first, impression is. You got two first impressions, how you look when you step into a room and everybody's looking at you, and what comes out of your mouth. Those are your two impressions. Now, if you going out and you don't care how you look, you got a bad haircut, whatever the case is, nobody is gonna, everybody's gonna want to stay away from you. And that's, if you can take, anything from that piece of information I just gave you, when you are attractive, when you look good, when you smell good, and no gay shit, but dudes and females are attracted to you because you are attractive and you smell good. Now, I'm not saying the dude is trying to get with you, but say you look big, you look cocky, somebody's gonna want to come up to you and be like, "Hey, how do you get that? How you look so good?" Or if you got a nice haircut, a dude's gonna be like, "Man, who cut your hair, man? That haircut clean." Now, nobody's gonna be attracted to you, and when I say attracted, like I said, no gay shit. I'm just saying coming to you. Nobody's gonna come to you if you don't got a haircut, if you smelling like dookie, if you don't care what you got on. And that's another thing, somebody see somebody with a nice outfit, nice shoes on, you gonna come up to that person and say something. I'm not saying everybody's gonna do that, but you're gonna come up to that person and say, "I like your shoes, I like what you got on today." And that's what females and males, they gonna come up to you and ask you those questions. It brings the right energy when you work on yourself, when you have self-respect. So that's what I started doing. I started taking more care of myself, and I really, what I learned from this is you gotta experiment with it. Like, I was trying different haircuts out, like seeing what was going to fit my head. And that's another thing. Make sure you ask your barber, what haircut fits your head better, because not everybody looks good with a certain haircut. A lot of us want to get a haircut because somebody else has it. And you want to do something that fits your head. And the only way you can really figure out what fits it best is by experimenting. Like seeing what fade, whatever race you are, what fade goes with your head shape, all of these little things matters. And when I was taking in this information from watching these videos, that is what I learned. All of the little details matter that you overlook and that you don't think about. So I was getting haircuts, and I started getting haircuts every 2 weeks. Started taking care of myself. Then started, looking up skincare routines. And that's something that's very important. You want to make sure your face is clear, because women are attracted to that. When you walk in somewhere and your face is just glowing, it makes you look more attractive. So I started, looking up skincare routines, looking up what I can do. After that, after I got my body, my appearance, because it starts with your body, and your appearance. You want to, I'm going to throw in, smelling good to that, because you want to smell good also. I started getting into fashion, and I always cared about fashion, but I really never knew, what fit me. And I'm still learning as I go. I done had some hits and I had some misses, but that's the only way you're going to find out what works best for you. So, whenever I would go out, I would try different things. Like my birthday, I would try on some things. But if you take anything from this piece of information, is you get the body first. You get the body first, and then the clothes fit better on you. A lot of people want to make fun of dudes, not real buff, but real fit dudes, got some decent biceps, and they wearing a snug shirt talking about, you got that little ass shirt on. Like, just know that's going to come with it, man. People are going to be envious of you. That's all it is. People, and this is the thing, I say it's envious because when you see people who are talking about you wearing a small ass shirt, are they fat? or are they, got arms this size? The next time, if you buff or whatever the case is, or if you see another buff dude getting clowned on, look at the person who's clowning that person. 9 times out of 10, they are out of shape, and 9 times out of 10, they got arms about this big. You never see another buff dude, making fun of a dude for wearing a too small shirt, because they understand, attractiveness. They understand that. And one thing is, you never see a female making fun of a dude for wearing a too small shirt, because they understand that too. Now, I'm not saying you got to find something that fits you and looks good on you. You cannot wear something that's overly too, small and too tight. It has to be snug. But nowadays, you wear a snug shirt, now it's too small, and you got people making fun of you. And that's what I noticed. Be ready for that when you get in shape and you start wearing clothes that actually fit your body and are snug, where you can show it off. People are gonna make fun of you because they can't do it and they're envious of you. So keep that in mind. You want to play around with your fashion, and something that worked for me, because I got tattoos and I'm fit. I love slim fit black tees. It just makes me look good, and you have to, like I said, it's the little things. You have to find out what makes you look good. It's about the fit, the color, all of these things that make you just look good. You have to take all of those into consideration. Now, self-improving, I started watching these videos. I started actually taking action. Now I'm trying to think, what else did I do? Another thing that I've done recently, I want to say about probably 6 months ago, I started talking to random people. Self-improving, like I said, I'm going to keep drilling this into your head until y'all get it. Self-improving never stops. So I knew I had, most of my stuff at a high level, the looks, the attractiveness, the body, everything. So I needed to, figure out what else I need to work on. And what I suck on, and I still need to work on to this day, is social skills. And the only way you're going to, deal with that is by going out and talking to people. Like, I used to think it was cool back when I was in high school. Oh, I'm antisocial. I know y'all see people with that in their bios with that corny, lame shit. I thought that was cool. I thought it was cool to be antisocial and not to talk to anybody. That is weird. Because what's going to happen if you're really antisocial and you stay to yourself? When you're in a position where you have to talk to somebody, you're going to look like a complete weirdo. It's going to look like you're from a whole nother planet, a whole nother universe, because you don't talk to people. Now, to avoid that and to work on your social skills, you have to actually go out. Stop, being in your room, being your meat all day, playing video games. Go outside. It is not normal to stay in the house 24/7. That is going to drive you insane. You have to go outside and meet new people. Go to the gym. Go to the mall. Just because you don't have to spend no money, but go to the mall and talk to people. And you can talk to people who you don't even know, like small talk. Talk to people who you don't know, and that's going to gradually build your social skills. It's not going to happen overnight. You have to put the work in. Like I said, I'm still working on this. You got to be able to talk to people and, let the conversation flow. It's a lot of people out here that either talk too much or talk too little. And I know you've seen them people who talk too much and can't even read the situation. That's another thing with social skills. You got to see if somebody's engaging in the conversation or is, interested in the conversation. Because if they're not doing those two things, they do not want to talk to you. And some people don't realize that. They keep going and they keep going and they keep going. So, that's another thing you want to work on, your social skills. That's something that I worked on. Another important thing is just with self-improving, what I found out is you want to constantly find ways to improve in all aspects of your life every single day. Whether you trying to improve on your, your YouTube, or you trying to improve on your business, you trying to improve on how much money you have, that is what you have to do every single day. And that is what I've done on my journey, and I'm still on my self-improvement journey. But those are just a couple of things that I've done. If y'all want another video like this, leave a comment below. But hopefully this guides some people in the right direction who are going into their self-improvement phase. Like I said, man, if you got to this end of this video, if you watch the full video, make sure you go check out them YouTubers like, Steph is Cold, AMS is a big one, Kevin Samuels, Austin Dunham, FedEx Fearless. All these dudes are giving you a free game on how to self-improve and how to just be an overall, better person. So make sure you go check those dudes out, and make sure you leave a like for the algorithm. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're a new viewer, and we out.